Hello, third grade. So today you will be working on your assignment, Unit 2, Week 3, Day 4. So today you're going to compare two stories. You're going to compare the story, The Tale of King Midas, and you're also going to compare the story, Snow White, a Russian Folktale. In your Google slide assignment, you have a Venn diagram where you're going to compare and contrast King Midas and Ivan and Marie. So what was different about King Midas and what is different about Ivan and Marie? And then what do they both have in common? You're going to put under the both section. So it might be beneficial for you to go back and reread each of the stories and look at the character traits. What are Ivan and Marie like, and what is King Midas like? How are they different and how are they the same? And then the bottom says King Midas and Ivan and Marie are alike in some ways and different in others. In what way are they the same? And check everything that applies. So I hope that you've enjoyed the story this week and learned some things. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your teacher. Also, after you get done doing your compare and contrast today, you're going to read Paul Bunyan's Big Thirst, which is on page 30. And I always like to have my kids find the spelling words in the story because there's always spelling words in the last story. So can you find the spelling words and circle them? So here is the story that you're going to read. And then you're going to complete the chart on page 31. So it talks about the character Snow White. How is she described? What kind of person is she? What kind of character traits does she show? What motivates her? Remember, motivate is your reason for doing what you do. Why is she doing what she did? Why is she that way? Why does she have the character traits that she has? And what are some things that she does that shows her personality? What does she learn from her actions? And then do your reflection part. So based on this week's text, write down new ideas and questions that you have about the essential question. Remember that essential question is, how do our actions influence our lives? So think about your life. How does what you decide to do change what happens in your life? So if I decide to wake up grumpy and come to school, and I am grumpy all day, and I just see all the bad things about my day, how do you think that's going to change how my day goes? Do you think I'll have a good day? Do you think people around me will have a good day? Or do you think it's going to be a rough day if I choose to act that way? I think it would probably be a rough day if I choose to act that way because I'm choosing to think about all the bad things in my life instead of all the good, because we all have good and bad in our life. So think about, what do you choose to do? What are the actions that you choose? And how is that going to affect your life? If I decide to wake up in the morning and think about all of the fun things that we're going to do today and all of the positive that I have in my life, like I get to wake up and get in my car and drive to school and get to see all of your beautiful smiling faces, and I get to teach, and I get to talk to my awesome online students, and it's just going to be a great day. If I have that attitude and I make those my actions, which day do you think would be better? And which day do you think would be better for everybody that I'm around? So not only do your actions affect your own life, but it also affects other people around you. And think about how these stories that we've been reading for this unit, how do those characters' actions affect the people around them and affect their lives? For example, King Midas, his daughter was his most treasured possession, but he let his love for gold, and his choice to want everything he touched turn to gold, to turn his own daughter into gold. So if she's solid gold, she won't be able to talk to him or anything. So he, for a brief time, ruined his daughter's life because he was greedy and wanted gold. So it's very important to think about how our actions influence our lives and other people around us, their lives as well. So I hope that you've been able to learn some things from these stories and the last few weeks that we've been talking about this. Tomorrow you have your test, so make sure you take your time and do your best work. If you have any questions, of course, be sure to ask at your Google Meet time or send us an email. We're always here to answer your questions. Have a great day.